Welcome back. We've got a plan to get into Lyston Fortress, but before we do that, we need to go finish off a few little quests around the place, because we got a certain librarian +2 to finish. This time that hint is that diagram. The only place I can think of that would match that place. And I wanted to see this, like, several times now, as to where that could be, and I can't actually remember which way it is. I think it's towards Wolf Fort? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Like, hold on a minute. Let's go this way. Let's see. Yeah, because that's heading to Elmo Village, and that's not what I want. I want to see if the location I'm thinking of is the right one, because it's like, there has to be a reason for that little map to exist. The one over there has to be a reason for it to exist. So why? It does have a similar pattern. Because if you look, there's an exclamation that sort of gives it away, like, the design of it. Look at the design of it. It matches. It matches. Found a package wrapped in oiled paper. Inside was Hertz Adventure number 2. There we go. That's what I was after. So let's head back to Liberl. Liberl? That's the entire place. It's like, we're already here. We've arrived. Well, there we go. We're done. Now, let's head back to Zeiss and see about speaking to the librarian. Getting that sorted. Also, I have noticed I unlocked another achievement where it's like, unlocked all slots on all characters. It's like, well, job done there then. Who's down there? Alright, so we just want to go up one, really. Go to the archive. Oh! Did you find the book by any chance? Indeed we have. Again, please check it over, just to be certain. Hand it over, Hertz Adventure number 2. Yeah! Yes, this is the genuine article. And that leaves us with just one left. I need a break. What kind of book are we chasing down this time, anyway? I'll spare you the teasing this time. The last one is entitled 31 Cypress Trees. Okay. And here's its card. It's got more of that unusual writing on it. Ah. You. 3? 1. Cypress trees nestled atop this grassy hill. Affiliations of the far-off F lands. So it's third floor. Anyway, so far-off lands. Draw nigh unto me like wine barrel. So it's like a barrel on the 3rd floor. Okay. So let me read it properly now. Just seeing all everything there. So you 31 cypress trees nestled atop this grassy hill. Affiliations of far-off lands draw nigh unto me like wine barrels tumbling lightly down a soft incline as I drift into reverie, enveloped within the resonance of the tolling bell. I'm wondering if there's any reason for the capital letters as well. It's got A-N-G-H. I doubt that's the case, so. Oh man, more of this gibberish. I think I'm actually starting to get used to these. Another riddle. Yeah, I guess so. Is this your speciality or something? Well, your task is the same as before. May Adios herself speed you on your way to success. Okay, we're going. Pardon us. Right, 3rd floor then, we assume. Is it going to be simply just up here and we find a barrel? Is it going to be that simple? Right, there's a barrel. Nothing there. There's more to it. Like, it's clearly 3rd floor. Okay, so let's see here. See. So here's our hint this time. It's this 3rd floor barrel. It's gotta be a 3rd floor barrel. If it's not here, then there's no other barrel around here, so you can't look behind there. So if it's not here, where else has a 3rd floor? The only place I can think of that would have a 3rd floor is the fortress. It's the only other place that would be really left, wouldn't it? That has barrels? But that has barrels, that has floors? This is like some reason down here or something. I don't know. But anyway, let's start our rounds then. Someone called for Faye and she went off somewhere. It was some kind of emergency call from the factory ship, I think. So we don't need to go down there. Let's go back up one floor then. Ding! Please, make sure the professor comes back safely. Tito, you take extra care too. Thank you, I will. Ackett here has taught me all about the dangers of trying to overextend my capabilities. Just wondering, does that say anything? What happened over there? Looks like the factory ship crew are all getting hustled out of here. Is there some kind of accident or something? You know, once my sisters get a little bigger, I'm getting out of this place. I'm going to go get into the central factory, start from the bottom and learn to build airships. And good with my hands, so my mum ought to understand. Once my sisters get a little bigger, or understand. Time to close up shop. We've sold a good lot and stocked up on plenty of goods. And my little Charles looks like he's finally wants to do something with himself. Oh, Murdoch's not here. I'm assuming he's still at the Bracer Guild then. Murdoch. You were on a mission, but it feels like something big is going to happen again. Chief Murdoch's left for somewhere. All the repair crews are running around. Oh, he's not at the Bracer Guild, he's at the port, isn't he? It's so busy. Yep, something big is going to happen. I can tell you that much. Well, I can't tell you that much. I can tell you that much. You the listener, the viewer. I dare say this has been the first meeting that's ended well in a long time. Or at least ended with a feeling of some real progress. I just finished a meeting about the new orbital engines. I guess I was overdoing it a bit. That anxiety attack about my idea block. Well, I've heard inspiration can come on a full stomach. What do you know? But while I was having some soup yesterday, I had a flash. So I guess I'll be calling a sister to make me soup every time I'm stuck for an idea. Oh, can't seem to find that paperwork anywhere. I truly believe we need to rethink the fighting system used here in the factory. The orbital guns I'm currently working on are poorly balanced and incredibly hard to use. If I could get them onto the market, they'd be bestseller for sure. Performance versus usability. Difficult choice, may as well try for both. The guns I'm currently working on are poorly balanced and incredibly hard to use. Get them onto the market, bestsellers. May as well try for both. Probably yes. I know you've got to tell some little white lies to get proper research funding, but the thing is, I'm a terrible liar. Got to finish my work on that sneaker project, make some kind of production model to show off. My thesis for the next term is going to move from plants to the greenhouse design. Of course, I have nothing even planned, so I'll just throw a bunch of numbers on a page. What kind of weird plants I can come up with next? That was different. My thesis for the next term is going to be on plants to the greenhouse. Of course, I have nothing even planned, so I'm just going to throw one page. Serious researchers like myself need some serious fundraising skills. Yes, you do. Where is Ackett? I told him. Hey, I'm right here, Doc. Just wanted to get out and stretch my legs a little. And work out a little. Stretch your legs? Work out? Insane, Ackett, you're insane. I give up. Well, you braces are supposed to know your own limits. Do what you like. Just be careful. I'll do what I can to stay out of your clinic, Doc. Thanks for everything. Please be careful. Don't overdo things like this time, Ackett. Indeed. Flaw! Ding! I'm wondering if I've got that wrong with the next book. The core of the capital has been removed. We knew that. Greetings, Braces. Heard from Murdoch. I haven't heard anything, but it's time for the rescue. I'll be waiting for the safe return of both the professor and the couple. Do your best. May I just watch over you all. Very well, so let's head back down to the first floor. Then head out into town. What? The Royal Guard were here? Score! Even the Royal Guardsmen were here. Jackpot. Okay, that's it. I'm so going to be a receptionist at the Central Factory. You think the people responsible for the attack were Royal Guardsmen? Royal Guard uniforms. That is troubling news indeed. I've asked lots of people, and they all say that the soldiers in blue at the uniform at the factory. What am I saying? Finn saw them too. Never did trust those puffed up guardsmen. There's lots of people, and they say they all saw soldiers in blue at the factory. Finn saw them too. Well, I said I saw men in blue soldier uniforms. I didn't say Royal Guardsmen. I like he's objective in this. It's like, I didn't say that, in fact. You assumed that. All the people are too busy talking, to even look at my flowers. My Calvert spies. Oh well. It's to be expected. It's quite an ordeal. All the people are too busy. Looks like another busy day. Speaking of busy, Remen just came running up here like a madman a little bit ago. Seems he had to get a factory ship out of here in a hurry. It's been a real pain. It's gonna have a busy day and pain. It started the church, the chapel, whatever you want to call it. It appears the medicine work. Father Vixen is quite a wonder. Sometimes it seems as though he is able to save anyone. Maybe it's important for the church to expand its wisdom like that. Father Vixen, thank you for the medicine. Hello, Tita. Where are you headed after your current job is done? Medicine? That's correct. Father Vixen here made the medicine we gave you. Is that right? Sorry for the trouble. You suck at showing gratitude, you know that, Hackett. Why don't you just say thank you? Pots and kettles, Estelle. Be careful what you say. Still, you braces are something else if you're able to be up and about so soon after getting so high a dosage of poison. Still, don't overdo things. Yeah, that's good advice for your body. Me, I'm fine. Yes. Anyway, let's go. Oh yeah, we should go. See you, Father. Yes, goodbye. Tita, stay strong. Yes, Father. Even if he's recovered from the poison, his body is still recuperating. Need only wait. Yeah, he's a bit of an idiot. Who might want to talk, but he is still a bit of an idiot. It's easier to spot people who are idiots. Oh, someone moved. Oh, I didn't think they were going to move. Oh well. At last, it's keeping time. As long as the old clock's ticking, I reckon I will too. And if I ain't around to watch the old girl, who will? Very well. Up to the top then. In here first. If I can get through the door. The world grows by building out, not just building up. You need to invent a thing that everyone has a use for. Like how they did in the Orbital Revolution, using the Septium to invent orbits. My son Vince really respects scientists deep down. That's what he ends up as, though. I hope he has vision. Seems like he does. Seems like he does. I received notice from Hugo that they decided to add a new member to the Orbital Engine Research Team. Apparently he's a young woman, but it's not like age and gender actually matter as long as you've got the skills. You just look at Professor Russell. Textbook case of no age discrimination there. You know, I haven't seen Professor Russell lately. How strange, I wonder where he is. Yes. I have not seen him either, how odd. Still second class. Welcome back, it looks like you finished your job. Take that machine Tita told you about as well. I'll collect all the data about the base that I can. Okay. You know the guy I hired as my last bodyguard, right? What's his name again? Is it Zon? Van? What was it? That's not right. Oh dear. Okay. Early this morning, Carl came to the store and said, I get what stain means now, and left. I don't think Carl ever said that about stain. Maybe he's right? Okay. What was that? Guess he started thinking like him. Great, it's spreading. Oh dear. Production descriptions. Ugh. Rate of fire accuracy index, projected runtime. It's also dry. I mean, yeah. It's just a description. What did you expect? It's not poetry. It took a lot less time than I expected to find the box I was looking for. I'm going to pretend I'm still searching when the boss comes by. Have a little me time. Really? Hello. Welcome to the Bell Station. Hello. Welcome to the Bell Station. Hello there. General, here at the Bell Station we have anything you might need. Bell rings a bell. Haha! Just wondering if it's related in some way to... There's it there, the tolling bell at the end. I think it'd look better if you move those cans over there a little to the left. Didi, set it up the way I told you to. Didi, you're moving it too far. If you set it like that, you'll destroy the entire balance. This is so boring. I can't believe my brother actually enjoys doing this. So boring. Oh dear, oh dear. I would have missed them had I not gone in that direction. Oh, something else, Ben. It's like the only thing you work today is your jaw. Alright, jeez. Hey, I just finished the lunch rush. How'd you like an extra bitter tomato sandwich? Pass. Alright. It's like, you know what? No. Phew. Finally, lunch hour is finished. Things should be quiet now until dinner time. Sure, I hope Louise works goes smoothly for her. I do too. Let's go this way just in case we get like a new character appear that I've missed completely. You know how it is. Oh, hello, Dorothy. I got Niall's pictures. What if I should go ahead and to the next location? I should call my editor. Sorry, excuse me. May I use your phone for just a moment? I'm glad I talked to Emma. Looks like she didn't quite get what I first told her. I just have problems dealing with people from Zeiss. Even though I'm from Zeiss myself. What happened to Emma? This room is clean. Clean! Now for the other rooms. Your soul is mine. Dust. Wait, I need to calm down. Time to bring it down a notch. Jeez. Martina talked to me today about not overdoing things in front of the hotel guests. Time to calm things down. I like Emma. She's fun. No one else around? You're fun, Emma. You're a bundle of fun. Don't change. Even though what she said. The thing is, I would stay in that hotel for someone who was that enthusiastic, understanding that they would be safe, etc. And, you know, have done security checks and stuff like that to make sure they're not insane. But other than that, yeah. Once you find out that, like, screw it, it'd be fun. I swear. Guess she just doesn't want to keep things clean. Oh well, I'll just get Ursus to do it for me. This is his job, right? As my sister's boyfriend? No. No, it's not. Okay, so if I go in there, the story's going to progress, right? So are we done around here? I think so. Now, where is that thing? It's got to be here somewhere. Maybe in a corner of the lab on the second floor archives? Those are where Grandpa usually tosses stuff from his old inventions. Eccentric old cute. Whatever, let's just find the damn thing. So out here. Just wandering around. Ah, I found it! I mean, it's right there, I can see it. That's the orbit that was in our experiment, alright? So, can we use it? I think so. Everything performs to specs, then it'll keep a biosensor from working right. Alright, back to the guild then. Killiker's probably finished collecting intel on Fort Leiston by now. Okay, so what I actually want to do is not go to the guild. One, just thinking about it, head to the airport. Let's speak to these guys before we do things. Hey, wow, you guys look busy. Just been ordered to get our factory ship in the air. It's a madhouse. A madhouse! Nope. Him. Factory ship's being sent out of port. I know they're supposed to go to Leiston, but flying out ahead of schedule. I wonder if something happened out there. Factory ship's been sent out of port. Hi, you ready yet? Still need a little more time to finish. Yeah, well, Gustav's just finished all of our takeoff preparations. When you're ready to leave, come back and see me. Okay, no one else around. Right, so what I want to do now, really, is go to several locations outside of town. Because it'd be good to go near the fortress itself at this point. I was going to be like, unless we can't, and then we could actually do it. Oh, god damn it, and monsters everywhere. Enemies are everywhere. Okay, so I want to go to the Sanctime Gate first. It's just like, what's it called again? I know it's got a name. Must have a name. Okay, cute. Who are you? Well, if it isn't that good. Looking good for a dead man. Yeah, like a little thing like that'd slow me down. Yeah, I guess not. Gotta keep it up though, otherwise old heavy blade here'll get angry. Can't have that. Gundolf, can this wait? We've got places to go. Alright. I'll leave the professor to you guys. Don't screw it up now. Thanks, Dad. So you got the infamous, that's how you say that word. Junior Bracer Duo, are you? What about you from Killiker? Help Agate pull through this. We do our best. Yeah, 110%. Not possible, but I promise it. Okay, I'm counting on you. Adios, watch over you. Phew, this monster's coming at you in swarms is something else, eh? There's a body out. I mean, we still haven't caught the terrorists yet, and we cancel inspections? I don't get it. Soldiers don't need to understand their orders, only carry them out. Question everything, Jules, question everything. It's all for the good of the kingdom. The greater good. Chief was just as surprised as us when we were ordered to cancel inspections. It was a mistake. Yeah, inspections are over. Well, what happened? Oh, well, it's not like they need to give us a reason. I'm just glad we don't have to do it anymore. It was dull. I wonder if they caught those terrorists yet. Imagine they'd announce it. No use worrying about it. I'm only going back to the Republic, but I decided to go back by airship this once. It's a real nice landing port in Grensel, which is where I'm headed. On a budget though, so I decided to walk to the capital. Can't wait to see Grensel landing port. I'm glad inspections are over. A private Jules though, all tall and straight. Yum. There's just something about men at work. So much manlier than those inspection soldiers. Wouldn't surprise me if Jules or Hector got promoted to Royal Guards. Private Jules is that in that tight Royal Guardsman uniform. Sweet honeybee of infinity. Oh dear, oh dear. Thank goodness. Everything finally seems back to normal. Still, won't stopping inspections so soon have an effect on the investigation? Certainly not privy to the military's thinking, but it does seem to worry me a little. Apparently. Thank goodness. They have stopped inspections? Did they already catch those criminals, I wonder? I don't remember seeing anything about it in the Liberl news. Welcome, have a seat. They sure stopped those inspections quick enough. It didn't bother me either way, but I hope it didn't hurt the investigation anyway. Try that again. Still ain't heard that they caught them terrorists yet. I wonder if they're right to be stopping the inspections. It's because there were no terrorists. Suspensions of inspections is a direct order from High Command. Our job is to follow orders, not to question or judge them. We are ordered to continue our patrol activity for safety. I'm sure High Command received some information that made these inspections irrelevant. I don't expect you to accept this explanation, but I do expect you to listen to it. We stopped them so suddenly. I haven't caught anyone yet, so what was the point? Sometimes I wonder why we do inspections at all. Well, it makes sense. It's the abruptness of the stopping should make you question everything. Like, seriously. I don't know why, but all the inspections have stopped. Sounds like the chief hasn't been told the entire story yet himself. Oh, they won't tell me. Seems strange to me, but I'm sure the military has a perfectly good reason. They don't. I mean, they do, but not in terms of like what it would be perceived from the public point of view. What? I'm busy right now. Take your question somewhere else. I don't understand why you've been suspended. Orders. Alright. I'm so glad I got in all right. All these soldiers in inspection were a bit nerve-wracking, but Armand was so sweet. Looks like we got back in time for the Queen's birthday. Can't wait. Nice that I got through the gauge inspection so quick. It's smooth sailing now. I'm in, just like I planned. Oh, thank goodness. Places to go with my girlfriend after all. Aww. So sweet, isn't it? Don't know why I bother checking down here. It's like there's never anyone here. There's someone on the roof, but you know, it's just that sense of like, just in case, like, you know, like Professor Alba might be about, like standing here going like, yes, an ill wind blows. Yeah, something like that. It was here. A package was found wrapped in oil paper. Inside was 31 Cypress Trees. Woohoo! Found it! That's the last one. Now we can finally finish up our work for the librarian. You ain't kidding. Huh? What's wrong? There's a card stuck in the book. Something written on it. You have done well. Though I know you not, I salute you for coming so far. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a quartz researcher and the criminal who hid the 3 books. I've used the riddles as a way to find someone intelligent to whom I could entrust my work. And you lived up to my hopes and expectations remarkably. Consider the enclosed quartz your reward. Take care when examining it. Thank you for all your time. I truly hope that my quartz will prove useful to you. P.S. You have found this package by sheer chance. How embarrassing! And lucky you. Please return it to the 2nd floor archives on the Central Factory. That's it? It was all one big practical joke? I guess so. Have you looked in the package? Alright, let's see what we can see. P3, not bad. Jackpot. I think we should check in with the client for the time being. Fine by me. Just intrigued, like what else was in that book? Like, can we see what was written in that book? Where is it? Here on Cypress Trees. Alright then. Is it some kind of rhyme or something? I don't know. Strange. Good farmer Sheprott. So planted another set of cypress tree. What the hell is this? I don't know. Alright, let's speak to you. Last night I saw an airship I've never seen before flying in the western sky. Well, it might have had something to do with the incident, so I reported it. Inspections are over, so probably won't be doing any more terrorist investigations. It's that airship I've never seen before flying out in the west. Western Fortress is to the west. They're testing some new model airship there? No, I don't. But I think we shall actually end this part. In the next part, what we shall do is just go check out Leiston Fortress. And then we'll return back to Zeiss, hand in that book, and see what happens there, but also go to Elmo and have a little peek what's going on there. But for now, that's us done for this part. See you in the next part. Ta-ta for now. Right. Not going anywhere yet, because this is me from the future. Yes, because the book we just picked up did actually interest me quite a bit. This 31 Cypress Trees here. Enough that I've now done on the other channel. A reading of this book is the best way of putting it. That'll probably be in the past from your point of view. Thinking about it, because I'm recording quite far ahead at the moment, because I've got a holiday coming up, so want to be sure I've got stuff recorded, etc. Because I don't want to end up in a situation like I did with Cold Steel over Christmas, because that was close to not having enough videos, enough content, and that would annoy me. So getting very far ahead on this, so we're all sorted. But still, this book intrigued me because its pattern is something I came back to and was like, okay, I'm going to actually do that as the book that I'm reading for that month. So that should be coming in the cards in the top left now. So I'd recommend you go watch that before you listen to the rest of what I'm going to say, because it's going to be relevant to what I'm going to say, because it's theory time. So, hopefully you've now watched that video, and you actually know what's going on here, because I want to talk about this. There's two things that come to mind. We know there's a cycle going on in this world that's been mentioned previously by Vita, like stuff is repeating itself. And I'm wondering if that has a larger place in everything that's going on, and it feels similar to what's being said here in regards to this. Now, my first inkling was that Sheprott was Adios, like remaking the world, trying to improve it, trying to protect it, in order to create one that would last, that would persist. And maybe we're going through the 32nd iteration of Zumeria. If that, again, this will only make sense if you've actually watched that video. Otherwise, that makes no sense. So yeah, so maybe the trees, the Cypress Trees, are Zumeria, the world, being remade over and over and over again until one works, like the laws work, what happened during the time of its evolution and stuff like that worked, and it actually became stable and it didn't destroy itself or something like that. It's like everything just ends up towards like ruination at the end, as it says there, like 31 Cypress Trees, so change that to Zumeria. 31 Zumerias were brought to the depths of ruination. I know, it's crazy, but it's just something in my head. This whole idea of trying to figure out how the world works. It's like, maybe, just maybe, this is the 32nd iteration of Zumeria. But then I had this sort of like slight inkling in my head in regards to this, because at first it's like, well, Sheprott's Adios. Clearly Sheprott's Adios. And then I was like, what if actually it's not? What if it's the Grand Master? Because we learned about this idea of a cycle via Vita, which she would have probably learned from the Grand Master, right? And the Grand Master is doing stuff, he's trying to manipulate things and change things within the world. Trying to culture, trying to nurture the world and shape it in a certain way. Why? Maybe it's to stop the 32nd iteration from dying. That's all I can think now. It's like, maybe Sheprott isn't Adios as it would be more obvious to believe. Maybe Sheprott is the Grand Master. And this is the 32nd iteration. That's all I've got at the moment. That's just my little theory based around this little book here. So yeah, that's us done again for this pod. Let me see what you think about this theory down in the comments, because that one's a stretch. That one's a stretch, but I want to see what you think. No spoilers for anything that might come up in the future of the ones I haven't played or anything like that. Only Cold Steel 1, 2, and 3, and this. Remember, that's the rules. That's the box we're in here. So, we'll see you in the next part. Ta-ta for now.